I intend to use my brain class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never be abusive or offensive.
Right away. Right from here on your own, you're going to warm up the step. Begin with the jab cross, stepping back, and then throwing your jab cross. So on here, I step in, jab cross, and then when I have distance, I step, and then I throw the jab cross. Remember, when you move forward, which foot moves first? Where your front foot, right? Because it's right side forward with you, right? When you move backwards, which side moves first? Which foot? Back foot, right? So work it. I'm going to let you warm it up for about 30 seconds. I'm going to pick up the pace. Good work. Step in, 1, 2. Step back, and then 1, 2. The jab, 1, 2. Like those feet strong. See where your feet are? Way too close together. Right? Strong. Step in, 1, 2. Bring both feet on the second. And time, 7 millimeter square, little reaction timing drill. When I say forward, step forward. When I say backward, step backward. Let's see, right hands up, and forward. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Back. Forward. All right, now we're going to work on left and right. When you go left, it's just going to be a shoulder roll, and then I fire my left hook. When I say right, you're just going to fire the right hook. And this would be like I'm trying to keep somebody in front of me. So let's say that Mr. Sven is in front of me, and he moves to his right, then I throw the left hook to try and keep him in front of me. If he moves to his left, I throw the right hand to try and keep him in front of me. So I'm making him move right into my punch. So as I go this way, it's just a small step to the left, quick shoulder roll left hook, or I just throw the right hand, right? Everyone understand? Yes, sir. And you're off. Go! So Zoom team, in case you couldn't hear that, it's just a small little step. I fire the left hook, or I just fire the right hand right away, right? Warm that up, and then we're going to add it in.
Let's see, Zoom team. Nice, good, Kylie. Make sure your guys' hands are up. Make sure your guys' hands are up. That's what I was trying to say. I should make both strikes hooks.
Keep your body sideways.
Better, good.
Square up to the front. All right, so now we add that back in. So now you can say forward, you step in, jab cross. I say back, you step back, and then jab cross. If I say left, quick shoulder roll, and then throw the left hook. If I say right, then throw in the right hand. Let's see it. Right hand drop, and forward. Left. Backwards. Right. Right. Left. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Forward. Left. Right. Back. Right. Forward. Left. All right, so now I'm going to add it across. And we did this last week or the week before where you step in with your left leg on the angle. Remember, with my movement, I have a plus under me and I have an X under me. The plus is I move straight to the front or straight to the back or a little to the left or a little to the right, which is what we were just working. Now, moving on the X, I'm going to step in with my left foot, but it's off to the side. It's not straight in. I'm stepping at an angle as I throw. So, you spend, he's well located so the Zoom team can see me punch him. Instead of me stepping straight in to punch him, I step to the side, but my punch still goes forward, right? So notice how my leg moves to the side, but that punch is still straight in. Everyone understand? Yes, sir. Practice that on your own for a moment. Go!
Yes, sir. All right, Zoom team, in case you guys didn't hear that, you're going to cut or you're going to step on the diagonal towards your upper left corner and throw the cross, but the cross is straight ahead. It's not on the diagonal. So step diagonally to the left, but with a cross straight ahead.
There you go, that's better. Strong base, let's go strong,
See, guys, throw that cross hard. Really throw the cross. Good, better.
All right, so here we go. Ready, hands up. Remember on this cross, I say cross, and you step in, you hit the right, and then you right back to guard. Ready, cross. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. All right, let's mix it in now. Back. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. Left. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. Left. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. Back. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. Back. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. Left. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. Back. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Back. Yeah. Cross. Yeah. Left. Yeah. And set. Courtesy. Push up position. Drop right down quickly. Perfect form. Set it down like out, please. Go. 1, go. Chin front of fingertips. Go. Bend those arms. Go. Nice, hurry. Go. Go. That's it, Mark. Go. Go. Get down there. That's it. Go. Go. And flip over on your back. Bring your left knee to your right elbow. Keep your right leg straight. Hold it up there. Keep your other foot up and down. Switch. Hold the other foot up. Straighten that leg out. Come on. You work those abs. Switch. Good. Straight. Other foot out there. Straighten that leg out. Hold it out there. Switch. That's it. Come on. Strong bodies. Switch. Straighten that leg out. 2 switches every time I say switch. Switch. 1, 2, and then hold it. Switch. 1, 2, and then hold. Come on. Switch. Keep it there. Switch. Straighten that leg out. Switch. 3 switches every time. Get that knee all the way to that elbow. Come on. Crunch that body up. Switch. That's it. Good, Fisher. Switch. Switch. Keep it going. Switch. Nice. Switch. One more time. Switch. And time. Go to switch. All right, so we're going to self-defense. Keep in mind as we're doing this, we're doing it in form. We're not doing it with partners. You have to do your best to visualize what's really happening. With the first one, bursting, it's a wide right hand. So I'm stepping in, I'm swinging hard with my right hand. And guess what? I'm always going to punch. If I'm so mad that I'm going to ball up like this, I'm trying to strike you. Where am I going to hit 100% of the time? Fisher, to your head, right? I'm not going to be so mad, so angry that I try and punch when I hit you in the body, right? Naturally, the human is going to punch you right in the head, right? Natural fact. So we want to make sure that we know that. So when I block, I have to make sure my forearm is head height. If I'm blocking and my hand's low, I just got punched in the face. We want to train the habits we know are going to serve us the best. Right? So I want to take a couple of things on this first detail. This arm is out and I'm catching with my forearm, not with my hand, my forearm. So I need that the same height as my head. Should be mostly up and down. And I'm going on that X that we just did on the cross. Right? So when I step in, I'm stepping to the side as I block. But when you guys are doing it, I'm here, I'm stepping to my left as I block with my left. And I'm leaning in. So I'm leaning this way. I'm not leaning away. I don't have weak stance. Somebody's punching you. If I have a weak stance, I get punched in the face. Anyone want to get punched in the face? I hope not. I hope you'll be able to protect yourself well. Stand back up, yes, sir. And position. Every time I say go, actually, let's do this slow a couple times with me. Right, step in with your left, block with your left. Make sure your right hand's still in the guard. Don't even worry about the right hand. Just want this playing strong. Right? And step back. And step in, block strong. Step back. and step in, block strong. Step back, step in, block strong. And remember, this elbow needs to be bent. If my arm is like this punch is gonna hit me and slide into my body. If that punch happened to be, they had a weapon in their hand, that weapon may have entered your body. That would be bad. Make sense? Keep that elbow back. Ready? Do it again. Hands are back. And step in. Tap that arm. Hand is open, by the way. Now I have the palm. And with the palm, it's one. Instead of 1, 2, both strikes come out at the same time, right? So step in, block palm. And then set. Actually, we do it from position. And step in, block palm. And then position, make sure that elbow's back. Step in, block palm. Be strong. When you guys do this, if I do this, is that going to be very effective? No, it should be like a punch. That palm should be like a punch. It comes from my shoulder straight out, right? And position.
Why are we like? What do you mean with
Well, yeah, that's what we're training to do right now. But I would do it as a palm, not a punch. You're safer, and just so you guys know, 100% you're safer doing a palm than a punch, right? Boxers will break their hands in the ring from punching people incorrectly. And these are people that do this for a living. You do it once in a while, a couple of days a week. What are the chances that you might break your hand if you punch somebody in the head? Much higher than a boxer, right? So when we're doing self-defense, that's what we do it as a palm a lot of times. Now, certainly, as long as your hands are tight, and this is why we have the targets and why I want you guys to start learning how to punch the right way is when you punch, when you have it still, you could do a lot of damage. But in this situation, the palm is going to be much better. Okay? Make sense? All right, so let's pick it up. More intensity now. Ready? Position! And go! Strong! Position! Go! Position! Make sure you step into the angle a little bit to the left.
When you guys are palming, palm straight forward. Step at the ankle, but palm straight forward.
Go! Position!
Patrick, palm straight forward. Patrick, straight forward. Palm over. So block at the side, but palm forward. Yes, good, better.
Position!
Yes, good. Thumbs up, good.
Position! Go! Position! One more, go! And relax. So now you're out in the knee. So I start with the block in the palm. I start nice and strong. And then I drive my knee in and then I'm back. Think 1, 2. If I don't block strong and palm strong, I won't even get the knee straight off. Right? If I block weak, I just got punched in the face. I'm not going to get that knee off effectively at all. I have to make sure this is strong and now I can drive the knee. Make sense? So let's do it slow. Imagine like someone's right in front of you. Do it with me slow. Right? Block palm. Grab them, fire the knee. Back to guard. And do it again. Position. Step in, block palm. Grab for the knee. Back to guard. And position. One more slow, block palm. For the knee. Back to guard. And position. Strong and tense. Let me feel it. Ready? Go. And relax for a second. Remember, if Sven does the block palm, and he needs that way, he misses me, right? You have to visualize where they are. They're in front of you. You're moving to the side. The knee still has to come to the body. So as I do this, I'm going to go here, and then my knee goes this way, not here and then here. Understand? Visualize that person in front of you. Do it again. And make sure the knee hits them. Position! Go! Position! Go! Position!
Make sure you do the knee straight forward as well. Don't do the knee at the angle, do it straight forward.
Position! Go! Position! Go!
Nice, Rich. Good.
Go! Position! One more time, go! I didn't feel it enough. Position! I feel my bones vibrating so fast. Go! Oh, that was better. Position! Push up position! Ready? Go! Come on, you boys. Let's go! 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 That's it. Go! All right, now every one of them. Go! 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 And flip over to the knee touch again. Left over to the right knee. Right leg is straight. Show me. Quick. Out there, back there, up there. Ready. Switch. One switch on each side. Straighten that other leg out. Switch. 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 Two switches on each count. Switch. Come on, let those bells burn. Switch. Burn, burn, burn. Switch. That's it, Jack. Stay there. Come on. Switch. Switch. One switch. Switch. Back to two switches again. Switch. Otherwise, run down. Switch. 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 Come on, let it burn. Switch. Three switches. Come on, last set. Switch. 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 Come on. Last one. Switch. And time. Have to let the line. You guys feel that? Right? Oh, you gotta learn to love that sensation. That's what's gonna give you super straight stomach, super strong stomach muscles. That's the strong stomach muscles. So imagine somebody ever punched you in the body and they hurt your hand. Isn't that cool? I mean, it wouldn't be cool because they punched you, but if they had to punch you, would you like to notice your abs are so strong that it didn't really bother you? Right? These are the drills that will give you that kind of strength. Right? Up to your side on your own. In fact, I'll tell you, go to the left side. So the next one is coming off the aggressive push. We started this last week. Somebody pushes you hard, I clear their hands out of the way. And keep in mind, I want to have a good base. What is going to happen in their body when they go to push me hard and I take their hands away so they don't push me? What is going to happen to their body? Jack? Right, they're going to fall right into you. I meant to do this, but instead this happened, and I fall right in. And guess what? I'm probably going to headbutt you right in the face, right? Because they expected me, and so this happened. So I have to get my hands up quickly. And keep in mind, if my hands are low and I push them in the body, their body's going to do this, which means I still get headbutted in the face. So I want to clear and push towards the shoulders. Everybody off to the other side. Now, after that push, we're going to add in just a quick jab cross. Now, hopefully, keep in mind, a push is a very low-level self-defense move, meaning there's not a lot of danger behind them just simply pushing you. Now, there could be the danger that they push me over something, they push me into the wall, and my head hit the wall, but the pushing itself is very low level. Does this make sense? But the danger is, what if I push them back and they get pushed back and right away they ball up their hands like they're going to punch me, right? I need to be ready for that because I have to protect myself. And if I see that somebody's going to punch me and I can strike them first, then I'm going to do it. Because again, they're about to punch me and I need to make sure I go home safe. Does this make sense? Right, so I'm going to clear, I push them back quick and my hands are up, and we're just going to fire a quick, actually, instead of jab cross, we hit cross, okay? So I'm going to clear, I push, I set, 1, 2, 3, hard. Everything back up. And let's do this slow at first. So you step back. Whichever side, doesn't matter. If I'm right-handed, I'm going to kind of step back with my right foot. Why do you think that is? Fisher? Maybe faster. Naturally, you'll step back with your right foot. Okay? Exactly. Well, my backside is always going to be stronger. So if my right hand is back and that's my power punch, that's where I want it to be, right? So I'm going to, and your body will naturally step back. Tendency is to step back to whichever side is your stronger side, right? So to step back to your stronger side, cross across, and you right back your guard. So let's do it again. That was kind of me explaining. So ready, position. Yeah. So step back clear. Yeah. Hit the shoulders. Yeah. Hands up. Hit. Cross. So cross. And then you're back to your guard. And again, position. Yeah. And now we're going slow. Step back clear. Push back on the shoulders. And then hit. Cross. So cross. Right? And watch my posture when I do this. I clear. Which way am I leaning right now, by the way? Forward, right? I'm not going to step this way. I'm going to step back and right away, I'm set like I can sprint if I wanted to. Now I can hit with a good effect. Before that shove, I can be stronger, right? Do it again, right? Position. Yeah. Still slow. Step back. Clear. Yeah. And right now, you should already have that weight loaded on your back foot so you can push. Push. Yeah. Hands are up. Cross. So cross. Yeah. Right? And one more time, slow. Position. Yeah. Step back. Clear. Yeah. Push. Yeah. And then cross. So cross. Yeah. Right now, it's going to be strong, intense. Let me see it. Position. Yeah. And go. Yeah. 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 Position. Yeah. Go. Yeah. 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 Position. Yeah. Go. Nice and tense. Good.
Nice and good. Intense. Fine, strong. Good.
I like it. Position. One more time. Go. Position. I'll give you one more. Ready? Go. Good, and touch. Courtesy. Nice work, team. Gloves on, and then I want you facing the mirror, shadow boxing, right? Just like you're just boxing, nice and strong. Your hands come right back up. Let's see how amazing you guys look.
Zoom team, start shadow boxing as well. If you have your gloves near you, toss them on just so you have the extra weight. And if you have something to hit during these next drills, great. If not, just do it in form with your boxing gloves on if you have them nearby.
Sideways. You're showing amazing skill.
Good, Connor. Glad you have your boxing gloves nearby. Good. Nice, that's good. Remember, elbows tight to the body. Don't have them sticking out.
Keep it working. Lunge and kicks in. Let me see it. And every time, all right, so this first combination is going to be more self-defense oriented. And you're going to do it off of a right form. So imagine all the different moves that we have where we go elbow form and then we hit with the knee, right? And this would kind of presuppose like the one that we did in the beginning, the clear palm and then a hook in the knee. Instead of doing it as a palm, it's going to be a form strike, right? Because I want you guys to use feeling that form again. So my left foot is forward, my back hand does the form, my back knee drives up into the target, and then right back to my guard, right? So you see it again from another angle. My left foot is forward, my right forearm hits, my right knee, and then right back to my guard. As I'm working this with my partner, as I do this back and forth, I'm always engaged, right? So if I jump in with my man Abraham, he jumps in, he goes right forearm, and then he knees, and then I hit, I go forearm, knee, and then he hits. And while I'm waiting, my hands are up. The moment he's done, I go. I'm waiting, my hands are up, right? Instead of hitting, and I'm like, oh, it's my turn. What am I doing? Right, stay engaged the whole entire time. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Go, ready. Right forearm, right knee, go. And then way to go.
See you, Zoom team. Good, guys. Zoom team, if you don't have something to hit, then do the combination once, then take a breath. Then do it again, and take a breath.
And time, and I'm doing this really quick with the hook cross. So I go forearm, knee, as I plant back, hook cross. And then right back to my guard. Forearm, knee, plant, hook cross. One time from this side, and I hit forearm, knee, hook cross. Right? I go again. I hit hard, go! Let's see, forearm, knee, hook cross. Let's go. You're still in the fight. You don't need to fight yet. I didn't hear no bell yet. Hands up.
Keep going, Zoom team. When you finish the combination, go straight back to your guard. Nice, Patrick. Good. Nice work, Newtons. Good, Kylie. Nice. Nice job, Raymonds. Or, yeah.
And time! All right, for the next round, still gonna have your left side forward. And I'm just simply gonna shoulder roll and then part of the hook. I'm not gonna worry too much about the steps, just think roll and then hook. It would be like as if I'm in with Misada and I go to throw my punch in or my cross goes right. So I throw the right hand, she rolls, and then she hits me with left hook, right? And so that's all it is. It's a quick shoulder roll, boom, and then hits it up. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Keep that hooking the body hard. Guards up, ready! I see some guards moving. Go to work!
Yes,
Let's see it hit. Right. Come on, this should be fast. Hit, hit, hit.
When you guys are slipping the cross right before the hook, make sure you're slipping the cross with your hand, your lead hand that you're gonna throw the hook with, still in your guard. So slip with your hand in the guard, and then when you start to come back, that's when you take your hand away from your head part.
And time, I have the cross, so we watch really quick. I roll, hook cross, and then I'm right back. And this is fast, back and forth with my partner. Roll, hook cross, we roll, hook cross, I roll, hook cross. No time to step out of range, just stay right there. Guards up, ready! Go to work! Roll 1, 2, let's go, roll 1, 2. Punch your roll.
Nice, Patrick. Good, really good work. Nice work, Newtons. Good job, guys. Twist your hips while you roll, so you can really get a good power on that hook.
And time, no more run with that other kick, so we watch here. I roll, hook cross, fire my left leg, and then I come right back. My feet don't have to move other than pivoting, right? So look at where my feet are. They stay right there the whole time, other than when I pivot on that roundhouse kick. So one more time from this side, I roll in, hook cross, left leg roundhouse kick. For Zoom team, if you're not hitting anything, then if you were with me or behind me in class, it's roll, 1, 2, and then part of the left leg. Last round, best round. Let's see who has the intensity. Ready? Good work!
Yes, sir.
Moving hard for it up.
All right, let's see it, Zoom team.
Get those targets.
Nice, Kylie. Good. So slip, hook cross, lead leg roundhouse. Slip the cross, hook cross, slip, or slip somebody's cross, throw your hook, your cross, then lead leg roundhouse.
Come on, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, get another couple hard ones in 3, 2, 1, time. And everyone face search target for your partner and your partner to the target position. Set. Courtesy. Each 5 to your partner, tell me wrong. And then return back to face search front, relax stance, and turn back back. So I would say Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
This is my last week. I get to say it. I got to take full advantage. Right? We've talked about victories. We've talked about building a dreams list. Once we start to put a timeline to that dreams list, we start to be able to make it into a goal. And then the next step is to break it down into chunks where you can start to see measurable progress in reasonable time, right? And think about reasonable time could be different from all your different goals. If I make a huge mess of the dojo, I throw the targets all over the place, I say, need you help to pick this up. And 3 of you to help me pick it up. Not how long would it take to put them away, but how long should it take before we start seeing some progress? A minute, right? Maybe, probably even less than that, right? So we could say, okay, let's work, and look in a minute, hey, we're already making progress, let's keep going. Now, what if my goal was to go from 10 push-ups to 20 push-ups? Is a minute enough time? No, I'm not going to see any progress in a minute. I'm going to get a set done, maybe 2 sets in a minute, that's it. But I'm not going to see progress. That's going to take 3 to 4 weeks of consistently doing it several times a week to be able to start strengthening my body. sign of progress. I'm getting a little more comfortable with some of the blocking, but you're barely gonna have a tip on your belt. You're certainly not gonna have a new belt, right? So it's important to understand different goals have different amounts of time that you can show reasonable progress in, right? So with that said though, at the same time, a bigger goal, something like getting your new belt or finishing a cycle of curriculum, you could break it down to doing it every 3 to 4 weeks, right? With candidates, that's why about every 3 to 4 weeks, we have a habit check, and then you can see that, it's because we should see the progress in that time. If there's no progress in that time, you're behind ball. And the same thing with everybody else. Right now, we've reviewed short one the last 4 weeks. If you don't know short one yet, you're already behind this cycle, right? Where you've been doing your credit kumite already for 4 weeks. If you have no clue on your credit kumite yet, you're behind on this cycle, right? You just started with short two, or not short two, SF2. If inside of the next week or so, you're not feeling comfortable with SF2 again, then you're behind. And keep in mind, the more you can hold yourself accountable, the better it is. If you wait for a parent, for a teacher, for your private instructor to say, hey, you're a little bit behind, you need to pick it up, then you're always going to be behind them, right? You've got to be able to set the standard for yourself high, set the expectations for yourself high, and then hold yourself accountable and measure your own progress and see, hey, I'm having a hard time with this math subject that we're learning right now. How do I get some extra help so I can make sure I get it down, right? I'm having a hard time with my karate skills or running or push-ups, or whatever it is. How do I get a little bit extra help so I can get it down? Make sense? Right? Hold yourself accountable and figure out what time frame is the right time frame to see measurable progress inside of a reasonable amount of time. Right? Everybody relax here. Proud and proud as a dedicated student of martial arts.
As a dedicated student of martial
I
arts,
will live by the principles black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Modesty.
Modesty,
Courtesy.
courtesy,
Integrity.
integrity,
Self-control.
self-control,
Perseverance.
perseverance,
And indomitable spirit.
and indomitable spirit.
What is goal?
Black belt excellence, sir. Yeah.
Courtesy. Out.
Impact martial arts. Asa.
Nice work. Nice job, Zoom team.
Bye, Zoom team.
Bye, thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.